And what are these microscopic waves called?
Infrared waves.
Infrared, the original heat waves. Up to 60% of the sun's radiation comes to us in infrared waves.
You can't see infrared with your eyes, but you sure can feel it. It works like the charcoal at your backyard barbecue. Those briquettes may not give off much light, but they radiate enough heat to cook your dinner.
Speaking of dinner, not that I ever eat, rattlesnakes use special infrared sensing nerves called pit organs to catch their dinner. Located at the front of the rattler's head, the pit organs allow the snake to detect the presence of warm-bodied prey, even in the dark.
With specially designed equipment, we can see infrared waves too.
Calamitous curtains of combustion! Fire! But where exactly is it? And is anyone trapped inside?
Firefighters sometimes use special infrared detectors to help them fight fires and save lives. Fire is one of the many things that gives off both heat and light. Infrared cameras allow firefighters to find people who need help but are hidden under blankets of thick smoke. I wondered what else might produce visible light waves and invisible infrared waves. Fortunately, the professor decided to shine some light on the subject. A light bulb might radiate both kinds of electromagnetic energy, but could I separate one from the other to prove it? I decided to find out. Besides a light bulb, I needed some other things for my experiment. A thermometer, a petri dish, some books to hold the petri dish over the thermometer, some water, and being a good lab technician, a notepad to record my observations. I believed that a light bulb radiates both visible light and infrared waves, and I would try to prove it by separating one from the other. First, I laid the thermometer flat on the table. Then I built a stand out of books to rest my petri dish on. For a control measurement, I noted the room temperature before switching on the lamp. Next, I adjusted the lamp so it was just a few inches above the petri dish and turned it on. Then I had to wait a few minutes for the infrared waves to do their work. As the temperature began to rise on the thermometer, I could see that infrared waves must be traveling along with the light through the petri dish. When the temperature maxed out, I made a note of it. Next, I poured a thin layer of water into the petri dish. I had to make sure the lamp was in exactly the same position as it had been during the first part of the experiment.